I pozdrav svim ljudi, Mire ovdje i dobrodošli u moj novi klip. Danas je tu sa nama moj brat Velja. Predstavi se.
Ja sam Veljko.
I danas nastavljamo dalje s ovom sjajnom igricom Batman The Telltale Series. Pa da krenemo.
Telltale.
I krenut ćemo. Stigli smo do jednog dijela, nisi ti bio tu. I evo je.
Evo.
Stigli smo do epizode 2.
Znači sad na epizodu 3.
Epizoda 2, idemo da nastavimo epizodu 2. Što ide?
Ne bre, epizoda 1 bre, koji ti džao.
Nismo završili epizodu 1.
Sjajna igrica.
Sjajna igrica. Ne znam gdje smo sad nalazimo ovo.
It's me.
Koji je auto, a? Epizodu 1. Tek sad počinje. Znači su bile predpartovi. Realm of Shadows.
Realm of Shadows.
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are
Gledao sam
using
već negdje ovaj
stolen
gameplay,
GCPD telegrams to
tak
force their way
posle
in, bringing
će
and entering
da
incidents of
Šta pričaš tu?
bude Batman.
Remember, the case was
Sad ćete vidiš.
locked tonight.
Nisi bio
Za sad je Bruce
We
Wayne.
have breaking news
A,
tonight.
da, no.
Five criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall.
Jack Ryder.
The notorious Batman was on the scene, but failed to secure the stolen items. But the most shocking
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
A sad idemo ide, a
in the break-in.
na ovo updates.
Talk about dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations hold any water with the voters? Will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing
Idemo
campaign
na
to take down
ovo
one of
prvo.
Batman's promising young politicians?
And in other news, you're now on
Oh,
day
is
3
money?
of the factory fire.
Ne,
was
to je
on end.
njegov brat.
Crews have
Šta
given
trebamo
up
sad
trying to
samo da imamo?
combat the blaze at the
Izađi.
Obavezno processing center, owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word on what started the fire, but whatever's
Idemo na
burning there has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it.
says.
They're recommending people avoid the area and seek immediate treatment if you happen to breathe in any of that tar black smoke.
And one mobster's murder caused quite a headache for commuters this morning. The body of Falcone family capo Louis Pistachio Carmone was found hanging from
Okej,
the
šta
side
sad
of a
treba?
Brooklyn
Idemo na,
highway
čekaj da idemo.
sometime
Idemo
just
na
before dawn, causing traffic to back up for
my
miles
screen.
as the cops cut him
Wow.
down.
Znači čekaj samo šta trebamo.
Random stabbings are the latest headache for the riders of Gotham's overcrowded Skyrail cars to contend with. Gotham police are investigating multiple cases of riders receiving abdominal wounds
The
from
Bat
an
computer
ice
should be able to read
Pa
whatever
vratno
the
samo razgledamo šta sve ima.
Da, jesam.
tight quarters
Idemo
with
tamo.
fellow
Čekajmo da.
passengers. A few have died, while most have been admitted to Gotham General in critical condition. The police don't have any suspects
blah, blah,
at the
blah.
time.
Dosadno. Idi
Two
tamo.
more
Šta ima
patients
ovo?
have gone
Čekaj.
missing from
Nema
Arkham
ništa
Asylum,
tamo.
bringing the total
Da.
number of
Pa ni ovdje nema
escapees
ništa.
from the half-prison,
Čekaj.
half-mental hospital to 15 this year. Only 3 have been caught to date, but all the escapees highlight the rough, some would say inhumane conditions at the aging asylum. The latest,
Ide ovdje.
44-year-old
Čekaj.
twin brother and sister Leon
Šta
and
sam već
Valerie
vidio?
O'Neill should be considered dangerous if found. Authorities are asking that you not approach and call police immediately. Mayor Hill's Gotham Beautiful Act takes effect today, making it possible for landlords to evict tenants immediately and without cause. The new law was created in order to allow Gotham City's biggest property owners greater ability to modify and improve the city's aging buildings.
Idemo šta trebamo ovdje
Which
radimo.
have been occupied by families for decades. So if you come home
Idemo
from work
ovdje.
tonight and
Ovdje.
find all your stuff on the street, don't worry. It probably isn't anything you did wrong.
And if you can believe it, now you can't even trust the valets. More on this after the break.
Mayor Hill says he's tough on crime, but since his election, violence in Gotham has skyrocketed. And when he was presented with legislation that would have dismantled organized crime in the city,
Čak sam nema šta trebamo ovdje sad.
he vetoed it, killing Gotham's chance for a safer future. Maybe that's because the rumors of Hill's connections to some of Gotham's most notorious mafia families aren't true.
Strategiju oči.
We don't need another gangster running the city.
Kad vidimo što trebamo sad.
Crime-fighting hero. With over 200 successful convictions, District Attorney Harvey Dent just might be the hero Gotham needs. But he can't save our city alone. He needs your help. He believes that together we can make
Onda pogledamo sve ove.
in Gotham's crime. But it starts with you. Vote for Harvey Dent and elect a real crime fighter to Gotham's mayoral seat.
I'm Harvey Dent, and I approve this message.
To sad si pogledao.
Sve sam pogledao, što idemo izađemo.
About dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations hold any water with the voters? Will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign to take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians?
And in other news,
Možda
we're now
ništa
on
ne
day 3 of the factory fire that will not end. Crews have given up trying to combat the blaze at the Obavezno processing center, owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word on what started the fire. Whatever's burning there has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it. They're recommending people avoid the area and seek immediate treatment if you happen to breathe in any of that tar black smoke.
And one mobster's murder caused quite a headache for commuters this morning. The
Ajde, možda idemo.
Falcone family capo Louis Pistachio Carbone was found hanging off the side of the 4th Street Bridge sometime just before dawn, causing traffic to back up for miles.
Nearly fell off a building for this.
Dobro, uzeli smo to. Analiz, data drive.
Random stabbings are the latest headache for the riders of Gotham's overcrowded Skyrail cars to contend with. Gotham police are investigating multiple cases of riders receiving abdominal wounds from an ice pick or
Spare grapple. Can't believe I let her take that.
fellow passengers. A few have died, while most have been admitted.
Vjerojatno, ali trebamo da pogledamo stvari koje imamo u ovoj laboratoriji.
The test run at the mayor's office was a success.
2 more patients have gone missing from Arkham Asylum.
Can deliver a jolt or knock out electricity in the area. I suppose
idemo
that
dalje.
woman would have preferred the latter.
Only 3 have been caught to date, but all the escapees highlight the rough, some would say inhumane conditions at the Aegis.
Ajmo vas provozamo.
44-year-old twin brother and sister.
Nećemo da se pauzimo.
Aha. Sad ćete vidiš.
Sad ćeš ti da vidiš. Pogledaj se.
Pak nisam.
Samo se sekund.
Idemo ovamo. Znam nešto. Možda.
No, idi po zadnju, možda izađe.
Believe it.
Ajmo do dela.
Even trust the valets.
Idemo
More on
nazad.
this after the break.
Mayor Hill says he's tough on crime, but since his election, violence in Gotham has skyrocketed.
The suit absorbed most of the damage from that gunshot. I've got to protect my back,
Ništa neće doći.
even from the police.
City, he vetoed it, killing Gotham's chance for a safer future. Maybe that's because the
Holographic lenses, voice modulation. Wayne Enterprises really outdid themselves with this version.
We don't need another gangster running the city.
To su etiketi od predstave od one način kad su mu bili ratitelji.
200 successful convictions. District Attorney Harvey Dent just might be the hero Gotham needs. But he can't save our city alone. He needs your help. He believes that
Data
together
port,
we can
okay.
make a dent in Gotham's crime. It starts with you.
Evo ga.
Vote for Harvey Dent and elect
Ne
him
super sam.
fighter to Gotham's Bay World Scene.
I'm Harvey Dent, and I approve this message.
Sad će igramo igrice.
Let's find out what was so important.
Dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations?
Encrypted.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theatre. And yet I always find you here,
I'm working.
in a
I like the
dark,
cave.
damp cave, in front of a computer.
Kas će mi da miš?
Pogrešio si.
Well, then you won't mind if I skip cleaning the rest. The dusting is murder. Did you find out what that cat woman tried to steal?
Well, in the process,
What are we looking at?
let me try a different angle.
Wow. Čekajmo, idemo sada.
Rotate.
Idemo, šta trebamo sad uradimo? A?
Ti rotiraj ovako, prema tebi. Prema tebi.
Čekaj.
Na drugu stranu.
This is a map of the east side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs. Everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime, I saved you what I could.
Blah, blah, blah.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zeller back away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroats. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from
Nisam jedno.
tuxedo.
Ne možem više.
You don't have to take my advice, Bruce,
Dok ti naš
but that
stvar.
doesn't mean I'll stop giving it. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
I've seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist. No, I already checked the codex.
Not much to find, apparently.
A few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her.
Evo.
You can't step outside without it ending up in the
Dobre.
news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
That's not the point. I want criminals to know I'm out there. Batman isn't hiding from anybody.
I was talking about Bruce. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured.
You're right,
here.
Alfred. Prvo.
You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
You're right, you're right. I should have canceled the event.
I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay. I know you're only looking out for me.
If we make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night. Though I'm not partial to heights. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse.
Business
One
card.
more worry for the list.
Poruka.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what,
Ne znam se kim
20
se-
years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Oh,
Indeed, you two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
It's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning
He needs
now,
money.
haven't the faintest
Profesionalno.
Šta?
You think he's looking for a handout?
He would have come to the right person.
No, because I'm...
Because you're generous. A little too much sometimes, with your wealth, your time, and even your well-being. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
Spričali se.
Sad ideš do parka. Ovdje se biš bio. Jeste.
Where are you,
Idemo
Moss?
sad do novina.
Evo.
Šta ovo čovjek, jedan?
Sad će da... Kišenić. Ajde.
Može.
Kišenić.
Mić. Idemo sad do ove kutije, šta je?
Ade u vatru. Zagriji se malo.
Zima.
Da ne sad zima. Evo vidi pivo.
Pivce.
Pivce za živce. Dobro je da ide.
Great. There's the statue, but no Oz.
Da će mislim da ga napadne.
Ti sve znaš. Evo kod ovog lika. Smoking man. Push čovjek.
Fino. Ovo mi liči na neku. Ne znam na koga.
Tako da treba vidimo sad. Vidimo ovu glavu tu.
Watch wallet
Kako
cash.
ti rekao?
This goes through you.
Ne to prvo. Da
You heard him, man. The hell are you waiting for?
Sorry,
Damn,
fellas. I've got nothing.
End him!
Gentlemen!
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp!
You see, that's where you're mistaken.
Ooh.
My old mate and I have some catching up to do.
Idemo gore.
Come here! Think that'll do!
Stay
down!
Evo.
This used to be a nice place. No laws like you don't belong.
Oh. Ali ih razvališ.
Sam se otvorio.
This is my park! Mine! You hear that? Oh, hey Bruce. You've got a little, yeah, good as new. Woo! That was a right little
Thanks for
scrap,
the
eh?
help.
Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh?
Oh, thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
It's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
Yeah, that wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families.
Ajmo
People
drugo.
came from all over to visit. Oh, Mom and Dad, they put so much work in here.
This place is a wreck. It's better off bulldozed.
This park still matters to me, Bruce. It's all my folks left behind. This city chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune, there's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential.
I'm sorry, Oz. No one should have to go through that.
Thanks, Bruce. But we are not the only ones suffering. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night.
Ajmo, he
By
wasn't
himself right
invited.
at home. That oily...
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And it'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, no? A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in.
Koliko pričaju.
Which brings me to you, Bruce.
Može.
You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window
Ah,
that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it? I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side. Good seeing you.
I ovdje završimo našu epizodu. Hvala vam puno što ste gledali ovaj klip. Nadam se da ste uživali i vidimo se u sljedećoj epizodi. Like, share i subscribe. Pozdrav.
Pozdrav se.
Ćao.